So I accidentally deleted this comment on my previous video, but as I mentioned in my previous video, I was planning on making a video about pretty much spam shaming all these spam comments. And as I mentioned in my previous video, it doesn't matter what I say, they're still going to write the spam anyway. And I have confirmed that this person is a spammer. She has over 4,000 subscribers and counting. Actually, let me pull up this so-called account real fast. She has 4,000 subscribers and counting, and then basically she has no videos, and she's advertising an Instagram account. And that's a little bit overkill, but you know. Yeah. Anyway, her name is Patricia Robinson. That's not a difficult name. I misspelled Robinson. I might autocorrect it. Alright, be right back, as this thing takes forever. Okay, so apparently she actually has... That's very interesting. So apparently she's actually pretty well known in the community, because Patricia Robinson here, the spammer, not this character, but this person, apparently she already had a video. Someone had a video about her. Oh, her subscriber count went down to 3,000. That's interesting. But either way, though, it does seem like that it's the same Patricia Robinson. That's interesting. Oh wait, I have a notification here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a legit comment. We're happy about that. Still kind of funny, though. I bashed on the spam. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was supposed to click on her channel, so that way I can actually see the videos that she had made. And as obviously, there's no videos at all, just her to their Instagram account. And as you can see here, 5,000 subscribers. That's interesting how the outside didn't update. But yeah. It's sad. This is 2017. This is how 2017 is going to be. I don't even have an Instagram account. But with that being said, I'm probably going to be making one, so that way anyone looking at this thinking, I can imitate Stagger and get a bunch of followers. He's not that interesting of a person, but I'm pretty sure I can do something with it. Oh yeah, here we go. Or heck, I might even tarnish his name, because that'll be kind of funny. But no, I will be having an Instagram after this video, just so that way I can say, hey, I'm never going to be using this thing. And I really didn't have the urge nor the need to really go get an Instagram account, mainly because I felt like, well, because I wasn't really raised in a time era where Instagram was made. So I didn't really think that there would be any real point to it. In fact, I'll go ahead and state that even before YouTube was a thing, which is hard to believe nowadays, I pretty much spend most of my time just reading guides on game facts and game winners. Yeah, remember that old site? I still use it to this day, but yeah. That was pretty much all that I did, because I really enjoyed reading them. So a lot of people added their own personalities in regards of, well, making game fact guides, because, you know, you gotta understand that these guys have been slaving away on the computer, just typing up just so much. They might as well just entertain themselves by writing some silly things on there. And yeah, that was pretty much how I spent most of my childhood before YouTube. I can also say that I've also, I can also say that I even went on, what was it called, Super Cheats and Neo Seeker as soon as I got into using the Action Replay, which is an awesome device, by the way, if you haven't used one. Basically, it's just a cheating device, but it's a fun cheating device, and it wasn't necessarily my gateway into getting to codes and hacking and whatever, but it was something that did solidify my interest. A Monchant, that's not bad. Okay, good, I got another Kingler. Alright. Or was it a Krabby that I needed? Yeah, I think I needed more Krabby, not Kinglers. Oh, hey, another Machoke. That's interesting. Did I need another Squirtle? I'm pretty sure I don't. But yeah. Okay, good, I didn't need another Squirtle. I do need another Wartortle, though. Anyways, pretty much the same reason why I made a Patreon account, because I know that someone's gonna pretty much imitate me and then just use my name so that way they can gain money. I'm like, no, I'm not having that. I'm making myself an Instagram account so that way no one does that. And I'm gonna be pretty much doing the same thing with Patreon, because apparently imitation is actually pretty big. So, imitation is actually a pretty big deal lately, and I'm actually surprised that people are stupid enough to do it, since they're kind of breaking the law and whatnot. So, yeah, just don't imitate, because the person that you're imitating can easily call the cops and get you arrested for fraud. So, just saying. Don't do it. Oh yeah, that's right. I was looking at... Oh, yeah. I needed more Krabby. That's what I was trying to look for. Jeez. Took me long enough. Ah, jeez. Ah, back. Back, I say. There we go. Anyway. So another thing I guess I can talk about right now was that there was actually a little bit of a melancholy when it came to the Rock Club. I'm looking for the Fighting Club members, though. That's why I said I'll do in this video, in this episode. Anyway. Okay, that's the lab. Anyway, so... Sorry, I got a little distracted. Anyway, so, something kind of silly actually happened when I was actually talking to my brother. How can I even start this talk? I mean, okay, I guess I should start from the beginning. So, 3 months ago, my mother told me that my brother was getting married. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Am I invited? And she said that he didn't say anything, so I was like, alright, well, maybe he will tell me a little bit later. And then a week came by, and I heard nothing from him. No hint about him getting married. Okay, this is a terrible hand, but I gotta work with it. No hints about him getting married at all, and apparently my other brother didn't hear about it either. So we were like, okay, we'll just wait until he tells us. Maybe he's just waiting for the right moment, and he just told Mom out of excitement or whatever. And then a month went by, and I'm like, okay, so maybe he just wanted Mom to go. So I talked to Mom about it, and she was like, oh no, you're going. And I was like, I had to convince her, saying that, you know, he clearly doesn't want us to come by, because otherwise he would tell us. And then 2 days ago. Oh, why did I do that? Dang it. This is super bad. Because that's a Tauros right there. Anyway, 2 days ago. It's like, are you still going to the wedding? Like, you've been silent about this. I mean, true, we didn't like talk like every single day, but we still kept in contact. But you know, you didn't tell us a single thing about the wedding. Apparently, Mom told him that she was going to take me no matter what. And I guess my brother was like, okay, let me go talk to my girlfriend, saying that you're coming, and everything else was just overwhelmingly awkward, because I was like, you didn't tell us anything about the wedding, so I thought you want us to come over. Like, no, I didn't tell you anything because I know that you're very impatient about this stuff. I'm like, in my third channel, I've been posing as a shipper for like 2 years. I think it can handle it. But no, I understand what he meant. It was just basically, you know, since all it is just them, you know, exchanging vows and then saying that, and then basically just kissing the bride and then free food. But either way though, my brother was like, yeah, I didn't really think you wanted to go. So I was a bit upset about that, but I still found it ridiculous, you know, 2 days. And tomorrow is his wedding, by the way. So it was like 2 days just before his wedding, he finally said something about it. I'm like, really, man? Why now? Of all the times, why decided now was a good time? But you know, I'm not holding anything against them. Because he did have his reasons, and the fact is that he hated the fact that everyone was making a big deal out of it, because they're honestly just getting married for the benefits that comes with being married, and nothing more. Because, and you know, it's not like they just met or anything. Like, why are you drawing a prize? That's super weird. Anyway, it's not like he just met his fiance. They've been dating for a good, I think ever since 8th grade. They've been with each other since 8th grade, and they decided to settle down and get married. But it was still a mutual agreement. It was like, want to get married because there's a lot of good things that can come with it. And they're like, sure. And so they're getting married. That's a love story. Still a better love story than Twilight, but you know, I missed the confusion. Okay, that's fine. Okay, things are looking scary. I do need this Professor Oak. Okay. Another Professor Oak, and I got 2 bills. Okay, come on, Bill. I need a water energy. Good. 2 water energies. That's perfect, actually. But no potions. Urgh. Alright, that's alright, because I got water energies. I got 4 of them. Lapras is gonna die this turn, so it's probably not worth my time to really spend more water energies on it. So I think what I'll do, if I can even see my Pokemon. Jeez. Okay, so Dewgong is on 3. go ahead and power up Dewgong. Or Seal, I guess. Come on, Confusion. Yes! Confusion! Perfect. I have a fighting chance. Okay, I just need a Tails. Yes! Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. Confusion. Dang it. Okay, she has a Rattata. That actually makes me very nervous. So, and other news. You know, it's kind of weird. I was actually kind of expecting this speech for the wedding to be a bit longer, but I guess that didn't really happen. It sucks, because I was actually practicing this speech before I got up and got onto the computer. But I guess it's whatever. I don't know why I powered up Dewgong when just needed one more. Oh, because of the defense. Okay. Just to be on the safe side, I guess. But it's going down right now. Alright, cool beans. There's my war turtle. Okay, Electabuzz, another Raticate, another build. Okay, that's awesome. I think I only have 3 builds, so that makes it a complete set. Okay, nothing else I can really use. Yes. Okay, another bill, and then I can get rid of this Pokeball, I guess. Let's see here. Okay, I guess I'll do for now. Oh, wait, I can get rid of a Professor Oak. I think that'll be the better idea. Get one Pokeball back. Just making sure that everything was saved. Okay. Alright, so... Imakuni is here to save the day again. Look at that sprite. How can you say no to him just dancing at some kind of random wall? I mean, like, really. He's really into it. He's like, I'm just gonna dance in front of this wall. I don't care if anybody's watching. It's just like, Imakuni is just so ridiculous. I like it. Oh boy. I guess something I could mention is some of my childhood memories of trading card game. I've actually did play the Pokemon trading card game in real life for a while. Of course, I didn't really know how to play it back in the day, but and you gotta go. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I remember actually playing the trading card game back in the day. And one of my decks I actually decided to get like a bunch of rare cards. Of course, back in the day, they weren't all that rare and elusive, but I would normally get like those cards that just really seem really cool. Like I remember getting a set of Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos cards for the Pokemon the first movie. And then even the Birthday Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu, and the Flying Pikachu at the time when it wasn't so valuable. Those cards don't exist in my library anymore, but I also remember getting a... What's my team right now? Okay. I also remember back in the day when I actually did pull out a Charizard card. It wasn't first edition, but it was something from... It was that one set with the reverse hollows and the fireworks. It was actually a really cool looking Charizard. However, I didn't really know the value of it until I got a card pricing guide from some kind of garage sale. But I have Goldeen all this time. Wow, okay. I might actually need a swap. Anyway, so I got a pricing guide from it, but either way, it was in really bad shape. Like, the card was folded and it was all tattered and the foil was coming off. It was a legit card, and I know that many people say, oh, if the foil is coming off, it's a fake card. No, it was definitely real. But yeah, it was just very, very mistreated. And, oh, wait, I'm paralyzed, I see. Okay. But yeah, it was just very, very mistreated. And later on when... And yeah, I really did not treat my cards all that great. And later on, I remember getting Registeel EX. Now, I know that's not a valuable card, even for today's standards, but it was a misprint. And in fact, I actually still have the card to this day. I'll show you a picture of the front and back, or really, I guess a video, because otherwise you won't really believe me. But basically, the misprint was that the back was actually upside down. And my brother, he said that it was, oh, you probably got a sticker instead of a Pokemon card. And as ridiculous as that sounds, I still believed it because, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh was a thing, and sometimes they do put in sticker cards, I believe. So, either way though, I started peeling it, thinking that it really was a sticker, and no, it was just compressed cardboard with that black compressed and whatever, and you know, the thing that makes it, oh boy, that's bad. I might actually lose to Imakuni. Oh my gosh. Let's power up Wartortle. Should I stall? Well, it could do 30 damage, so using a potion won't help. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's just keep on attacking. But yeah, because, I mean, misprints are kind of a hit or miss. Some people say it's valuable, other people say it's not, but you do 30 damage oh my gosh, what did I just do? I just wasted a perfectly good card. Dang it. But anyway, yeah, it was a misprint, and I regret trying to peel it off. That's completely my mistake. Well, it was also my brother's because he told me it was a sticker, but I guess I gotta use Professor Oak. But, yeah, I wouldn't really know the value of the card, but, or at least nowadays, because I don't really keep up with the card stock market, but I guess really it's whatever in a nutshell. You know, cards are meant to be played and to have fun with, and not really meant to be, you know, collected and sold for profit, even though it is a very profitable business. In fact, I actually knew a guy, when I played Magic the Gathering, I actually knew a guy that pretty much paid off his rent by just selling cards. And so, you know, it's not completely off the table by any means. I mean, it's just kind of an interesting fact, like, you know, I used to think that cards were just pieces of cardboard that had pretty pictures in it and that you can play and actually use, and that is true. That is what they're meant for. That is what they're meant for, just like any kind of video game. They're just meant to be be played and have fun with. But it really does suck when you realize the true value of what it is years later. It really does suck. And it makes me tear up a little bit that if I took better care of my cards, I could be making some dough. Because it was... You know, I might actually need to use Professor Oak again. Let me use up all my valuable resource cards, I guess. Oh crap, I got rid of a water energy. That's my mistake. Well, there's all my water energies. Alright, let me check my Pokemon real fast. But yeah, basically, I mean, it sucks, but, you know, the important part is the fond memories that you had while playing the cards. Cards are really with anything, and I understand that scalpers would think otherwise, you know, they're made for profit, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah, or collectors are like, dude, they're really pretty cards and they're part of my childhood and they should be preserved and protected forever and ever because my childhood is more important than actually having fun, or whatever collectors think about that kind of thing. Oh, another Blastoise, that's great, even though I don't have any use for it, but still kind of nice to know that I actually have another Blastoise. And Energy Retrieval, that's a really good card. Okay. Another Eevee, actually. I did need another one of those a while back, but not anymore. I now have another Bulbasaur, which is good. Okay. A Pokemon Center. I guess not too bad, but I do hate the fact that you have to remove all energies in a deck where you pretty much grind for energies. That's my favorite deck to play. I love Ramp. What can I say? Even though this is like kind of like a third base Ramp, like, actually no, this is just a creature deck, a big creature deck. It's supposed to hit hard and hit fast. It's not meant to be... Oh wait, I thought I had a second war turtle for a second. Yeah, it's meant to just be hit hard and hit home. But, yeah. Oh yeah, that was an Articuno, that's what that was. Okay. And Energy Retrieval, which is a really good card. Thing is, though, do I have any use for it in this deck? Yes, I do. Because Energy Retrieval, what I have to do is discard 2 cards and I can get an energy card. Or is it discard 1 card and I get 2 energy cards? Well, whatever the case is, I can get more energy cards, and that is something very important. Or rather, recycle energy cards, and that is something very, very important. Especially if I were to be playing the second game, because I use energy retrieval quite a lot, and it has saved me so many times. But yeah, so let's see here. Anyone? Okay, I guess not. Guess there isn't anyone from the fighting club, and I know that I'm at 30 minutes, but you know, I spent the first 2 just kind of complaining about spam. In fact, I actually had thought about that for a little bit. Like, since the question of the day is kind of a big bust in my previous series that I did, I think what could be a good idea is have a spam comment of the day instead. And I know that seems a little weird. Why would I give spam comments a moment of glory? I mean, it's spam. Why am I supporting it? I'm not supporting spam. I'm raising awareness and showing off how stupid spam can really be. Jeez, I got pretty much all my Goldeen. I'll send in another one, and I'll go ahead and trade my Eradicate. I should have traded my Goldeen now I think about it. Because, you know, I might get a Rattata later. Oh well, it's alright, I guess. And anyway, I will be blocking out the name, and I will be blocking out any kind of websites that they might have. So yeah, you don't have to worry about, you know, me supporting spam or whatever, because it is pretty bad. And now some people will be thinking, what if they're just making spam ironically? And which then I'll be like, well, I am actually checking to see if these are actual spammers and spam commenters and whatnot. So therefore I can get raise awareness, and I think it'd be kind of funny on how desperate people are nowadays with, you know, getting popular. Okay, you have a King's Con. This is actually a pretty tough choice. I mean, Mankey is not going to be a threat anymore, so I guess I'll get rid of the King's Con. Anyway, so yeah, today and that's what I'm thinking, like, if I were to just start off all videos from now on a spam comment, because that seems to be the things I'm getting lately. The only comments I've been getting lately, I should probably say, which is pretty pathetic in itself. I think that would kind of be kind of interesting to do. So, because I don't really see anybody really doing it. It's always like, hey, let's reach this many likes, or make sure you subscribe or whatever. And I really hate saying that, because you're you, and you do whatever you want with your life. I don't really care if you subscribe or not. I do this as a hobby, for goodness sake. And so, you know, just kind of spam shaming, I think that would be kind of fun. And so, once again, so that way no one is going to be arguing with me saying that I'm supporting spam, or for that matter saying that I'm bullying them. I will have their names and the websites that they post blocked. So it'll be completely invisible, and no one will be able to see the name or the website, so that way no one clicks on it, decides to go, or think I'm sponsoring them or whatever. Today was just kind of a one-time thing, because, you know, the person knows that they're a spammer. So, the person knows that they're a spammer, and they do it very well. So, therefore, today was just an exception. The rest of the days, nah, they're not gonna get any they're not gonna get any views or sympathy or whatever at all. They'll just see that, oh, that's my comment. Am I really doing a bad deed? The answer is yes. I mean, actually, no. They don't even watch the video, so what am I saying? I can say anything about any kind of spammer or any kind of person that makes spam and get away with it because they don't watch the video. So, yeah, there's that. So anyway, I guess for the next video, look forward to another... Oh, hey, Kingston. That's pretty good. Anyway, just look forward to seeing a spam comment and look forward to seeing a spam comment and also another video on Pokemon Trading Card Game, no text challenge. And with that being said, that's it, and I will be seeing you. Oh, and by the way, one more thing. This is not my only channel, so if there really isn't a spam comment on this channel, there will be on another channel. So I'm not too concerned about it, diminishing. But honestly, if they diminish, if they do end up starting to diminish, that's a good thing. So that means I'm doing my job right. Anyway, that's it, and I'll be seeing you. I gotta go to a wedding tomorrow.